Milk, that strangely, or perhaps fittingly, addictive liquid we know from birth. Let's dive into why we really drink this stuff anyways. What are we looking for, really, when we drink milk? We all know the feeling of being intensely attracted to having ice cream, cheese, yogurt, butter. We all need food, but how many of us use eating, and at times creamy, milky foods in particular, as a substitute filler when the real hunger we have cannot be satisfied by food? So why milk? What is all this creaminess, all this cheesiness all about really? All this milkiness? What are we trying to bring in? What are we seeking? And I have a guess, just maybe, it takes us back to this. It takes us back to warmth, back to nourishment, back to connection, to softness, to relaxation, to feeling safe, to feeling ultimately loved. Milk is a very powerful substance. Think about it. As soon as we're born, we drink our mother's milk. It is our first experience of nourishment, love, pleasure, and connection. Our attraction to milk is really our attraction to the need to nourish, to take care of ourselves, to be soft and gentle. But when we can't do that in our lives, when we can't get that because we're too busy, we reach for the closest approximation, a symbolic substitute. In this case, we use milk for love. Our addiction to certain foods ultimately teach us how deeply disconnected we are from ourselves. They show us how so many times we're just not able to give ourselves what we truly need. So we have to search outside. We have to get lost in something, into the world of distractions, which then become compulsions. And the problem is that life then becomes a series of temptations and falling into and out of addictions. All of a sudden, every afternoon we're craving ice cream, or at every dinner we want cheese. When we mask our feelings by stuffing our face with cheese and ice cream, what we're ignoring is the issue at its root. And the root is you. You are looking for you. You want you. Truly, our dairy addiction tells us about our need and desire to be and feel that milk in our own skin. Literally, to be in that warm milk. To create our own womb where we feel safe and loved. It's our responsibility to create that in our own lives. Everything in our life is, in a way, tailor-made to open us up again, so we can do the most courageous and most challenging, but also the most healing thing a human being can do, which is fall in love with oneself. So milk, our attraction to it, is really about becoming our own mother, our own sense of nourishment, of warmth, of having the understanding that everything is okay and that life will flow as it shall. But most importantly, it's to commit and to choose to love ourselves without the need for others to do it, or for milk to give it to us.